Hello and welcome, everyone. My name is Miguel, and it is with great pleasure that I'm here to introduce to you the star of Aarika Honey TV channel. What we're going to learn is about Aarika Honey's upcoming project. We'll also explore the uniqueness of Aarika Honey's brand, and you definitely want to subscribe, follow, and share this channel. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Aarika Honey. Welcome.
Hi there. How are you?
I am absolutely wonderful. Now, okay, let's just get straight into it. For those who don't know you, can you give us a synopsis of what the Aarika Honey channel is about?
The best way for me to describe it is it's my form of communication drenched with the richness of honey and saturated with love. As you know, Miguel, honey has so many dynamic qualities. It's nurturing, it's pure, it's healing. That's what I want this channel to represent. So on Aarika Honey TV, I'll be exploring what's known as the alchemy of sound. I'm a poet, so I'll be reciting my own poetry as well as the poetry of others, accompanied with music. And finally, I'd say this channel is an excellent destination for anyone who utilizes ASMR for rest and relaxation. My goal is to tease out, if you will, the secret treasures of vocal and musical sound.
I absolutely love that. That sounds so awesome and inspiring. Now, tell us more about your poetry and spoken word, because you have a single coming out, right?
Yes, I do.
Now, I believe we have a small sample that you're going to share with us, right?
Yes, we do have a little 30-second teaser.
Now, before we listen, why don't you give us the title and explain your inspiration for creating it?
The first spoken word release from my album, which is called The Sweetest Words Ever Spoken, is called Intellectual Lover.
Now, what or who specifically inspired Intellectual Lover?
I hope you'll indulge me because this will be a rather long answer. It's something I'm very, very passionate about. Intellectual Lover was inspired by the men in the world who are intellectual giants, so much so that they became captains of industry. Many of us for a long time have focused on brawn. You know, society as a whole seems to applaud brute strength, but you can only take that so far. Athleticism is fine as long as it's mixed with intellect. The Rock, for instance, wouldn't be able to pull off some of the things he does if there weren't some level of intelligence or brilliance behind what he does. Michael Jordan was so amazing because he brought intelligence to the game of basketball. Likewise, there's these quiet, unassuming guys walking around universities who are geniuses, but the ladies are sleeping on them because they don't meet a certain stereotype. And my final example is the guy you know at work who's a funny guy, but then there's Kevin Hart, who I always refer to as the world's first billionaire comic. Both he and Dave Chappelle have an innate ability to turn comedy into art. And quite honestly, I feel safer around brilliant men because they are so strategic and they know how to solve problems and create something from nothing.
I love that. Such a beautiful answer. Now, we have the inspiration for it. Can we play a little sample and get a brief listen? Would you like to introduce it for us?
Yes, absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, from my upcoming LP, The Sweetest Words Ever Spoken, this is Intellectual Lover. Supply for me, please, an intellectual lover, one who's made of more than I find between my satin covers, one who brings brilliance to a character as do Morgan, Denzel, or Mr. Glover, one who can satisfy all that I am so I'm not left longing for another. Show me, please, a man with a beautiful mind, one who's this exploration of uncharted territory makes me lose all track of time.
Oh, I love that. It's so sensual, inspiring, inspirational. I
Thank
love
you.
that. Now,
Thank you. Thank you.
who did you work with on that track?
An amazing talent. He is a jazz guitarist from Northwest Florida, and his name is Lowell Hopper. We met, wow, several years back, and I told him I needed music for a spoken word project. And that was actually the first piece he played for me. And I fell in love with it right away and didn't even bother to listen to anything else. We recorded it, and here we are.
I love it. Now, when can we hear the entire track?
It'll be available in late October. I don't know the exact date, but if people subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on social media, they can get regular updates. And it will be available across all digital platforms, which is a pretty extensive list. But um, the other thing people have asked me about is the rest of the album, and my team is electing to hold the release of that until National Poetry Month in 2021.
Mm.
But Intellectual Lover will be here around the 20th, I think, between the 20th and 25th of October.
Now, are you going to be performing live anywhere?
The plan was to go and perform in Europe first and then to come to America, but due to current events, that's changed. So people will see me perform, but as far as a live performance, only time will tell. We will figure that out. We're working on that. But again, if you follow me on social media and especially on the YouTube channel at Aarika Honey TV, we'll be sending out regular updates.
So, spoken word artist, poet, executive producer, what else can we expect from you in the future?
Well, let's just say Honeylantis Media Entertainment, which is over my spoken word branch and the other companies having to do with performing arts will be keeping me very busy. There'll be links below in the description box for those who want to stay informed about what I'm doing.
I love that. You are clearly a woman who has a vision and a mission, and you are here to uplift people and inspire them. And that's exactly what we need in these times. Now, can you just remind us, real quick, again, when can we expect everything, the single? When can we expect to hear this from you?
Late October, it'll be around the 20th. I know there's some PR coming out in upcoming weeks. I think maybe around the 10th. That's actually the launch date for the YouTube channel. So it'll start there, and we'll just keep all of our subscribers updated.
This has truly, truly been a pleasure. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. And thank you so much, Aarika Honey, for the art that you're putting into the world.
Thank you very much. And I just want to say one thing before we say goodbye to
Of
everybody.
course.
I'd like to implore each of you to join me in a global effort to promote love by loving yourselves as well as each other. I adore you all. I can't see you, but I can definitely feel you. And thanks for being here with me, Miguel. Thanks for introducing me to the world. I greatly appreciate you.
Proud, proud to be a part of something so inspiring and the love that's being put out into the world. Thank you so much, Aarika.
Thank you.